It's Arlette Hardy, blogger and joy strategist from chasing-joy.com. And this video is going to be, I don't know, maybe it'll be my first 24 or 48 or 72 hours being a mom of two all by myself. So today is, I think, the 27th, and my aunt just left. So it's me, little sister Joy Chaser, or baby sister Joy Chaser. I feel like I keep going back and forth. And Buttercup, who's been following me around. And we literally just walked my aunt to the front door and watched her drive away. She was here for 2 full weeks. From when I came home from the hospital. So, baby girl is 15 days old. No, not 15. 14 plus 3. 17 days old today. And we're on our own. Baby Joy Chaser is at daycare. So, we'll see how I do being officially outnumbered kids to mom. So my aunt had been here. It was overall good. Definitely a challenge for me sharing my space. I've not shared my space with another adult since my mom passed away. But overall, it was really good. It was good having a second set of hands. My house is still clean from when the maids were here, and that is not the case when it's just me being the only adult. So I'm sure the cleanliness of the house will deteriorate dramatically. Um, but it was good having an extra set of hands to do things. Like she kept the baby while I took baby Joy Chaser to school in the morning and picked him up. So today when I pick him up, little sister will be with me for the first time. And we're just going to get used to whatever our new routine is going to be. So I'm going into these days with a very open mind. And I'm just walking around because I have her. But I'm going into these days with a very open mind and low expectations. And we're just going to see how the routine goes and develops and gets tweaked. Because I'll be having to get him dressed for school with her. Whereas my aunt had been, would hold her while I did that. Or getting him ready for bed with her. Where my aunt would be holding her. Figuring out our dinner. I don't know how much cooking I'll be up to. But the good thing is, I am on maternity leave for a long time. And we don't have anywhere we have to be most days. And even daycare, it's still daycare, so it's optional. He does not have to go every day. And he doesn't even have to be there. I try to get him there by 8 in the morning to have breakfast with his classmates. But like today, he didn't even want it. So we get there when we get there. If the routine takes a little bit longer than I hope in the morning, or if I'm more tired from her being up throughout the night, we'll just be seeing how it goes. So, but I am kind of glad to be on my own. Like, okay, let's see what this routine is going to be. And kind of glad to have my space back. But it really was a good thing having my aunt here. The main thing, I just wanted it to be easy for baby Joy Chaser and to not feel like, oh no, this baby came home and now mom can't do anything. We can't go anywhere. So she took him to the playground a lot of days. And, with her being able to hold the baby a lot of the time, I was able to still really give him one-on-one attention. So, things are still going to be changing more and more. Him having to share me. But at least it's not like, it wasn't like an abrupt, like, oh man, this baby came home and now mom has no time for me. So it's been a good thing. and a different experience from when I had him. I didn't have anybody come stay with me when I had him, and I mean, he was a different kind of baby. He was a little more challenging in the sleep department. And maybe I'll do a video of like the differences between them so far in newborn stage. Um, so I don't know. It's just been different. I can't say this time has been better or worse. It's just been different. And part of it, I think being the second time around, I know no matter what happens, it'll be okay. And eventually, whatever newborn challenges come up, they will pass because babies get bigger, they learn to sleep at night, they learn to be more independent, and things get easier. While other things get more challenging, but such as parenting. But anyway, so kicking off this video, we'll see how long it goes, but our first hours on our own as a family of 3 plus Buttercup. Okay, so pretty uneventful day so far. My aunt called. She's made it back safely to Maryland. Somebody was napping most of the morning, so I was able to eat. Whenever I'm able to eat, I feel like it's an accomplishment because with baby Joy Chaser, I was newborn. And actually, I feel like almost for a whole year, I feel like every time I wanted to eat, he would cry. So I feel like I never had a hot meal for like a year of his life or more. So I ate. I did put clothes in the wash. I need to put them in the dryer. I took a shower. And she napped. And now she's woke. I did nurse both sides. Oh, and then I pumped. I ended up pumping about almost 2 ounces, which is good for me. I feel like my supply is increasing. I have had the supplement, which I need to just do a video about our breastfeeding experience so far. It's been a little disappointing, a little nerve-wracking, but she is nice chunky cheeks and she's being supplemented after nursing, so all is well. And so far a pretty uneventful day. We're going to run errands, our first time running errands shortly, and that'll be that. Stay tuned to our first 24 or 48 or 72 or however many hours it ends up being on our own as a family of 3. And Butter is chilling down here on the couch. Probably hang out with me until baby Joy Chaser comes home, and then she'll make her escape. So say hi. Say This milk is good. She drinks really fast, so I have to actually stop her and burp her in between or she'll throw up. So better do that now before she knocks this whole little bottle off. Okay, still day 1 of our first day on our own since my aunt left. Little sister has just finished nursing and is trying to go to sleep. Joy Chaser's over there. It's actually past his bedtime, but he did a good job cleaning up, and I was nursing her, so couldn't quite wrangle him to get him to the shower. But uh-oh, she's getting fussy. I must be talking too much. She's so feisty. She's always like kicking and punching when she's mad. So I'm gonna nurse her on the other side, and when Mickey Mouse Clubhouse goes off, I'm gonna get him up to the shower. I've been baby wearing with my Moby. That got us through dinner and Bible study. So far so good. I am tired though. I'm definitely winding down. So, all right, I better get a boob out. Be back. Hello. It is 10 after 8, almost 10 after 8. And we are almost 24 hours of being on our own since my aunt left. Just dropping baby JJ's off at daycare. Let's see, the evening. I don't even remember the last thing I recorded. The evening and the morning went well for the most part. Little sister went to sleep right around baby Dre Chaser's bedtime routine, so that worked out. So we were able to, read our book and say our prayers without her crying. The only kind of bump in the road was I had laid her in her crib, which is in the same room as his bed, to keep an eye on her while she was sleeping. And he wanted to play with the ceiling fan remote, and I had to not let him do that because he wanted it to be on high. But I didn't want her to wake up, because if she woke up, then it was going to interrupt, our reading time and all that. And he just did not understand. So he was very angry with me that I would not let him push the buttons on the ceiling fan remote like I, have often done. Even I was trying to explain, and he kept saying, I want it on. And I'm like, the ceiling fan is on, but we don't want it on high right now. Because if she gets cold, she'll wake up, and then we can't, to interrupt our reading time. But he didn't get it. So he was upset. He was really upset about that. But I still feel like it went pretty good. And then she slept pretty well. She was woke up around midnight. I woke her up to change her and feed her. I think she woke up on her own around then. And then she went to sleep, and I woke her up around 3 something. So the biggest challenge, and I need to go back and do a video about breastfeeding and all that. So our biggest challenge is she's going at 37 weeks and 2 days. And so that's technically full term, but that is barely full term. So she has been a very sleepy baby. So I'm more rested than I was with baby Joy Chaser. But the downside is she will sleep through feedings. She falls asleep while nursing. So she is not always getting in enough milk unless I am waking her up. So I have to wake her up through the night. She will wake me up on occasion, but more often than not, I'm waking her up. So that's a little bit of a challenge. But I feel like she's getting a little chunky, so I think it's working. And I'm hoping that as we get closer to her due date, but she was due on July 1. Today is June 28th, and she's now closer to 3 weeks old than 2 weeks old, and we're still not at her due date. So I'm hoping as we get closer to what would have been her due date, that she'll be a little bit more alert and actually wake me up for feedings, and I won't have to wake her up. Though that might be the end of me getting the amount of rest that I have been getting. Though I am tired, but not as tired as I was with baby Joy Chaser was this age. But anyway, all that's to say, I had to wake her up around 3 something to eat, and then I woke up around 5 something, and my alarm was set for 6:30. And I laid there for a little bit, and then I did wake her and change her diaper, and then she nursed a little bit and went right back to sleep. So, and what I try to do is nurse her both breasts, try to keep her awake, and then top her off with the formula, because I still don't know that I'm making enough, or that she gets too tired, because it's harder for them to drink from the breast than the bottle. And so she gets too tired and falls asleep. So top her off with the bottle. But she just went to sleep at the breast, like a deep sleep. So I ended up putting her back down. I was able to get a shower this morning. Anytime I shower with a newborn, I feel like I'm winning. And then when I came out, she was still asleep. So it was time to get baby Joy Chaser up. Got him up. She slept through that whole thing. So he was dressed and basically ready to go by the time I went. And then I got her up. And then she, like I said, I woke her up again. So she drank a little bit. And didn't want, I was going to give her a topper off just with the formula. But she drank a little bit, and then that was all she wanted. So, of course, as soon as we get in the car, she's awake and wanting the rest of the bottle. So she screamed. I felt bad. She cried the most of the way to the daycare. I did pull over once, and I gave her some of the bottle for a couple minutes to try and soothe her. But I wanted to get him there on time so he could eat breakfast with his friends, even though I always have snacks in the car. So he had, blackberries and his juice box and some muffins on the way and some cheese. But, they do a sit-down breakfast, family style at daycare. So I usually get him there in time for that. So we got there just in time. They were just sitting down to eat. And I had to take her in with me. This is the first morning where I had to take her in. So people were looking at her. And it's tricky because I didn't put anything over the carrier because I don't want her to get overheated because she seems to be a hot baby the same way as baby Joy Chaser. But then it's I almost want to put a little mask on her. But we were in and out really fast. But then I felt kind of bad that we were in and out fast because I didn't get to do a real prolonged, goodbye with baby Joy Chaser. But I gave him his big hug and kiss like normal. And, he was excited, showing off his sister. But I got in and out of there quick. So, and then I gave her some more of the bottle in the parking lot. And then we are headed back home. And we don't have to be anywhere today. Tomorrow, she has her newborn photo shoot. So, hopefully that'll go well. So today, I want to pump milk when I get back. Maybe go back to sleep. I feel a little tired. I'll nurse her again. And yeah, that's kind of it. I think I'm going to go online and do a couple things that I need to do. Her Social Security card came, so I can update my insurance now to change it to a family plan as opposed to a self plus one plan for health. And then I can update her wait list registration information at the daycare. Oh no. Oh, there was a cat in the road. Oh, that always makes me feel so bad when there's an animal that gets killed in the road. And it's so distracting and gross. Poor cat. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll go online, update her daycare waitlist registration. I'm praying that we get in the daycare before I need it. If we can get in the daycare, get her in there sometime in the fall, that would be great. Because then I can ease her transition in, same way I did with him. And have some time for myself before I have to go back to full-time work months from now. I don't know if y'all can hear her making little noises in the back. I never knew. I probably said it on a video a long time ago, baby Chichester. I never knew the newborns were so noisy. All the little noises that they make outside of crying. Oh man, I'm just deciding. Oh, I just had a thought to go to Chick-fil-A for breakfast. With a newborn, I'm back to really appreciating any and every place that has a drive-through or curbside. they are my friends. But anyway, yeah, not a lot to do. I'm going to try to maybe organize some things in my garage a little bit because, for example, I have a mirror that's supposed to go on the back of the chair so I could see her, and I cannot find it. And I know it's in the garage, and my garage is just such a mess. I ended up just ordering a new one that is supposed to come from Amazon today. But I think I am going to go to Chick-fil-A, y'all. But anyway, so that's it for now. So I feel like we're almost at the 24-hour mark, and it's going pretty good. I know it's not always going to go smoothly where she sleeps when I need her to, but we'll see how it goes, and I'm just going to appreciate those moments when she does. And I think the biggest difference between now and when baby Joy Chase was a newborn is that I know things will be okay. So I'm trying to remind myself, and I'm feeling a little bit more relaxed about not being upset if like she stays up, most of the night or something, or if the schedule gets crazy, like, trying to be flexible, like we don't really have to be anywhere. If things get off schedule, it's okay. We'll be okay because we're developing a routine, and this stage does not last forever. The biggest stressor, honestly, is adjusting to all of my attention not being on baby Joy Chaser, and then I feel bad about it. I think that is like the biggest, I will say, emotional hurdle is, kind of grieving in a way over it just being me and him, and that special time period being over to now he has to share me with her, which means I have to split my time too. And so that's like the biggest stressor. Like, how is he feeling? How is he doing? Like him being upset last night, like, TJ, I'm like, okay, now you have to be considerate of little sister. And the growing pains that will come with him learning that, and me enforcing. Okay, guys, my video cut off. I don't even know why. But anyway, I'm going to get to Chick-fil-A to get some breakfast. I think the last thing I was saying, I have to go back and see what got missed when my video cut off. But I was just saying about the challenge of spending my time now in my emotions and my attention between two babies, and me worrying about baby Joy Chaser, like, oh, I hope he doesn't feel like, dang, mom just left, because I got out that daycare so fast with her because I didn't want her in there too long. Feel like, dang, she just left me, even though I still gave him a big hug and a big kiss, and he understood that I was leaving, but just things like that have been the biggest emotional kind of turmoil, is more worrying about him and how he's doing and how he's adjusting, because I do have a level of confidence in taking care of a newborn that I didn't have with him because he was my first newborn. But I don't have confidence in adding another baby into the equation because that's new. So anyway, let me go before this cuts off again. So we just having a little bit of tummy time. She was doing pretty good, but now she's getting mad. So I'm gonna have to pick her. I didn't get much stuff done today. Did not work in that garage, like I said, but I did do a lot of stuff on the computer. Updated my medical insurance and my beneficiaries and all that fun stuff, my life insurance, all that fun adulting type stuff. So, and then didn't really nap much, maybe like 30 minutes here or there. Pump milk, nursed, and we just been hanging out, and going to go get baby Joy Chaser in about an hour. And of course I was eating some food and made a mess on my shirt. Of course it's a white shirt. So I'm probably going to throw this in a washing machine and before we go, before these things set in. So, but just chilling. We're, past the 24-hour mark of being on our own, and hoping to keep her awake for a little bit so that she'll sleep on the way to getting her big brother. Trying to figure out if she does or does not like the car. Baby Joy Chaser you would go to sleep in the car, but she's been fussy a couple times she was in the car. So we'll see how this evening goes when it's time to go get him. Let's see. You mad? You don't like your tummy time? You're gonna get good at it. You're eating your hands. You want to eat again? I think you want to eat again. Alright, so I'm gonna let her get some milk because she's eating her hands, and I will update our vlog as we go. Bye. Hey guys, good morning. Well, morning for me. This is still our first, I'm going to say now, it's almost 48 hours on our own as a family of 3 vlog. This is my vlog. Midway through, right? And I'm saying good morning. Good morning, because it's morning for me. I'm tired. Just dropped baby Joy Chaser off at daycare. Little sister's in the back. You guys can't see her. I am tired. This morning has been not ideal. So I did not get to shower today so far. I told you I consider showering a success with the newborn, because I never had it where I never could shower. I've seen people be like, oh, you never, saying crazy stuff like not showering for days. I've always found a way to get the shower in, but so far not today. Baby Joy Chaser woke up at 5:30 and was trying to get in the bed with me, which is fine, except he's thinking it's the weekend, so he's looking for his juice and his muffins that I usually have upstairs on the weekend, and I'm like, it's not the weekend. We usually eat in the car during the week on the way to daycare, so I didn't have anything, so he was cranky, and I'm like, just lay down, it's too early. It's too early to get up. So he finally laid down and went to sleep, so then I'm kind of sandwiched between the two of them, and she started being kind of fussy around a little before 6:30. Then I was hot. And I've been having night sweats. I didn't mention it. I think I need to do a separate video too, postpartum video anyway, about how I'm doing. I guess I got a few videos I need to kick out. But I've been having night sweats, so then it's you're going cold, hot, and then both baby Joy Chaser and little sister seem to be hot bodies, and it could just be that I'm already borderline anemic, and I'm sure I'm definitely anemic now after the delivery. So I'm always cold, so they're hot bodies next to me, but now I'm having these hot flashes with night sweats, so it's uncomfortable with him in there. Then she got fussy. Then by the time I nursed her on both sides, I'm okay, really, I should be getting him ready. And I've not even gotten myself showered. So, but then he woke up. And so, we managed to, get dressed. I at least was able to, brush my teeth and, freshen up, And we got out the house. He got to school about 10 minutes later than I'd like, so he probably won't be eating with his friends. They were eating already when he got there, but he ate in the car. He ate at home, because when he did get up, he went downstairs, and I had him get some blackberries and his juice, and then he ate that, and then on the way, we ate more blackberries. He ate more blackberries, cheese, and muffins. So he shouldn't be hungry, but it's been a morning. So anyway, we're headed back home now, and then we're going to be headed right back out, because today is little sister's newborn photo shoot. So I need to get her home and get her woken up a little bit and try to keep her woke till we leave the house so that she'll be sleepy when we get there for the photo shoot. So crossing fingers that will go well, and I'll get beautiful pictures like I did with baby Georgie's. So far, you know, not the best morning, but we're still on track. So far, so good. I'm trying to keep the expectations low. All right, that's it for now. Thanks guys for watching so far, if you kept up with the vlog this far. Alrighty.
So that means you're...
July parade.
You gotta go with your friends. Mommy's coming too. I'm gonna follow you. I love it. Try to catch your sister too. You look so cute.
Way up high. Hey. Good job, guys. Way up high. Hi. Yeah. Yes. Wave your flag. Good job.
Honey, are you gonna wave? It's right here next to you. There you go. Now let's keep walking. Waving, please, Honey. We have to go slowly. There's people in front of us. It's a parade, not a how quickly can we get there. Slow down, Ezra.
I do see the planes.
It has four blazes.
Propellers.
Four.
I was wondering what she was going to notice.
Mommy.
Yes. I like your flag. Keep walking. Very nice. Yep.
Yeah, it is. Good noticing that.
Yeah, it looks like a mannequin one.
Like a what?
It looks like a mannequin.
American one.
Oh, yes, like the American flag. Yes. The same colors.
Yeah, it has red and blue.
Mm-hmm. Keep walking.
Red and blue.
Keep walking.
And the straw is white and red, I believe.
Yep.
So it's still American colors.
Very patriotic.
Joy, why are you doing that?
What's she doing?
The wind is blowing my flag. Mom,
Hmm?
the wind is blowing my flag.
I know. I love it.
Look.
Very nice.
Yeah, I know these are those y'all think every day someone gets off, but it's really, it never moves.
I had the same reaction, like, what is happening?
Get me.
Hey guys, so I think this video is going to be like 72 hours of our first 72 hours on our own as a family of 3. This has been, I think this is like the 3rd day now. So just to pick up where we left off, yesterday I was really tired and I got baby Joy Chaser home from school. Well, actually, before that, I had planned to take a nap in the afternoon, but then my cousin called me and we got to talking, and we hadn't really talked for a few weeks since before I had the baby. So ended up chatting, totally missed my opportunity for a nap. Got baby Joy Chaser from school, decided to baby wear, which is what I have my Moby wrapped around me right now, to take little sister in to get him. And then I just picked us up. I ordered Olive Garden dinner for us. It was really good. We have leftovers that we have tonight. And then I was just tired. I actually fell asleep on the couch for maybe like 30 minutes. So then we were late with the bedtime routine. But got him to bed and didn't have any help last night. But it worked out. I was baby wearing her through the evening because she wanted to be held. And then as I was able to basically get through the evening routine, and I took her off to read him a story, but then she woke up, so I had her on one leg and him on the other. We made it through the story, which was a Big Brother story that he wanted to read, one of the books. I think this book was maybe from Tamika TTC. So we made it through the evening routine last night. And then, oh, hold on, my thing's about to stop. So then this morning, I woke up. We got to sleep a little late because the daycare was having a 4th of July parade. It wasn't going to start till 10. So I told the teachers, like, I'm not bringing him at 8 just to come back at 10. So we'll just come at 9:45. So we slept in, which was good. So I was able to get more rest last night. I woke up ahead of both kids and was able, I was about to get in the shower. Baby Joy Chaser came in. And I just had him watch some cartoons. I have some muffins and juice. And start getting ready on his own as best he can while I showered. And then we made it through the morning routine. We got to the daycare a little bit like 10 of 10 instead of quarter of, so not bad. Then did the parade. I'll insert some clips. Then I came home, left him at school, and then I planned to nap, and I could not fall asleep. I don't know why I couldn't fall asleep, but I couldn't. So I ended up watching TV, and then I got something to eat from across the street. There's a Chinese restaurant, so we walked over. Our baby wore. That was like our first little walk ever outside. Walked over, came back, ate that. Then, of course, then I was ready to fall asleep. So, didn't get much done around the house. I should have done stuff in the morning and then allowed myself to nap in the afternoon. I do not know what is going on in my storage. I'm going to have to delete some clips. This is going to be such a choppy video. But anyway, long story short, didn't get much done. But I finally fell asleep for like 30 minutes in the afternoon. So now I feel a little tired. But I do have some things in the dishwasher and to get baby Joy Chaser. But so far, basically, things are going well. Just tired, but that's par for the course with a newborn.